Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the funny things husband and wife can do for each other to spice up things in the marriage. You know, most times we get carried away by financial burdens, emotional burdens, and we forget to even remember that without stressing ourselves, we can actually spice up things in our marriage. So in this video, that is what I'm going to be talking about, these little things that seem not to matter but actually matter, that you can do for your wife, that you can do for your husband to spice up things in your marriage. Before we continue, this is Follow Me Home, where we talk about relationships, your family, story times, we share experiences, and also vlogs. So let's get started. I'm going to be starting with men's own first. That is the husband, what you can do for your wife to spice up things in the marriage. Please do not look at me like somebody who is corrupt. We just have to be sincere because in the other room there is no pretense, and even in the home front, there is no pretense. No matter how much you try to hide some things, one day, reality will show up. So that's why we have to be real at all times. The first thing I want to talk about is God. Men, learn how to massage your wife's body, give her deep massage, waist massage, without demanding for anything in return. You know, there are men that they don't see woman's nakedness before you know powerhouse is already charged. Like, I don't want to sound corrupt. So try to give your wife deep massage, waist massage, back massage without demanding sex, without expecting sex in return. It should not always be like you are doing it to get something in return. If your wife's feet are hurting, learn to give her one massage. Men, also learn how to tap our bum bum whenever we are walking by. Learn to grab us from the back. Oh, we like it. That warm hug when we are just waking up in the morning. Please, it's good. We love it. Love it. So many of you do not know how to compliment your wives, especially when you are seeing her wearing something new. She's just roaming about in your presence, and you're just looking at her like, what's wrong with this one? You don't know what you're supposed to do. Give her compliments. When she makes new hair, tell her, oh, this hair is so beautiful. Tell her this hair is so gorgeous. Tell her her new dress is beautiful and nicely fitted on her. All those things do not cost you anything, not even your saliva. So learn to compliment your wife always. Learn to help your wife pack her hair. You can also help your wife to lose her hair, help her bond it, style it, and if you feel you don't know how to do it, tell her to teach you how to do it. It's not bad. Helping her branch in the market on your way from work to pick up one or two things from the market, could be onions, seasoning, tomato. It doesn't reduce anything from you as a man. It doesn't change your name. It doesn't change your status as a head of the family. Those are the things that you do that actually earn you more respect than you demanding for it. It's not also bad if you help your wife in polishing her shoes whenever you are polishing your own. Remember, 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. For better, for worse, you know, we are always praying for the good side. But at the same time, we have to always put in the work. And these things do not cost much. Just your polish and your brush. Within 2 minutes, you're done. Not even up to 2 minutes. Whenever you notice that your wife is not in a good mood, don't surprise her with a credit alert. Even if it means you deduct it from somewhere later. But at that point that you feel this person is down, what am I going to do to help her out of this mood? Women, we are mostly emotionally unstable. Even if what is bothering us does not mean anything to the men, we are just unnecessarily bothered. So, just small alerts, small, nothing much. Surprise your wife with credit alerts. As much as you desire that your wife plays a role, you can also lend a helping hand. Sometimes, like, just relieve her of the stress. Tell her to go sleep, take up the motherly role, and bond with the children, ask them questions, get to know them more, get involved in their lives more. You are indirectly telling your wife, baby, you are everything to me. When you get so involved in the lives of the children, not only paying school fees, not only buying clothes, not only providing their needs, play with them, run around in the house together. Your wife may be sleepy or she may even be observing, but you are indirectly telling her that she's important to you as much as her kids too. Also, men, learn how to post and snap pictures with your wife. Stop spoiling your wife's pictures. Don't stand like figure eight. Don't stand like a dry tree. And when she says you should take her pictures, stop snapping her dwarf pictures. Not the one that her head will look like something else and you feel like you've done something great. Please learn to do it in a good way. There may be times that your wife is not in the mood. You can just ask her that, baby, are you not going to snap today? Somebody like me that can take pictures even on the Red Sea. Try to always take pictures with your wife. Don't always spoil our pictures with your face, frown, whatever we want to take selfies with you. You know, that kind of thing is very, very important to men. If not for people like me, some men will not have just one picture like this because they don't care about taking pictures. They are just there like, what is it for? But please learn to take pictures with your wife. Learn to help your wife take pictures. Don't take pictures that will make your wife look like a dwarf. Take good pictures. Take picture with her. Don't just stand there like figure eight. So many women like to take pictures, and sincerely, it will not be a bad idea if you just take it upon yourself to be your wife's official photographer. So many men, after several years in marriage, have still not blended to the photographic demands of their wife. It's actually not supposed to be like that. Even if your wife does not snap picture with me, they ask her, baby, hope all is well. You're not taking pictures today. That kind of thing. The two of you will just laugh over it like so you already know. And like that, like that. Another thing you can also do for your wife is learn to clean up after the other room assignment. It is your role, it is your work. Yes, clean her up. She's not seeing the drama you've done there. Clean her up. Get wipes. You can buy baby wipes and clean her up when you are done with your assignment there. you know, so that she will be encouraged the next time you are knocking on the door to Jerusalem. She doesn't take anything from you. It's all parts of the marriage assignment, and you will thank me later. In complimenting your wife, don't forget to always appreciate her for the roles she plays in the home, cooking your food when she's in the mood and when she's out of mood. It's not every time we are in the mood of cooking. Yes. It's not everybody that is kitchen oriented. And whenever she does the meals, learn to say thank you for cooking your food. Fine, it's her role, it's her duty, but it's just a way of you encouraging her. Appreciate her for taking care of the kids. Appreciate her for taking care of you too. She goes to the market, buys you clothes, fitting clothes, lovely fabrics just for you to look good. Appreciate her. Tell her thank you. Even if she's buying them with your money, tell her thank you. Daddies, brothers, learn how to give massages too. Waist massage, feet massage, full body massage. It's relieving. Don't go to where you are not supposed to touch. Focus on wherever is paining her or whatever she wants you to massage. Don't go from there to another place looking for trouble. It's not my voice. Learn to do it like free of charge as your corporate social responsibility to your wife. Learn to do those things. You will thank me later. Learn to understand women's mood. It's very, very important. When something is wrong and you ask her, baby, is all well? And she says everything is fine. Don't leave. Question further. You know your wife, you know when she's happy and you know when she's sad, and you can tell the difference. She's not looking happy and you're asking her, hope all is well, and she says all is well, and you want to leave. Man, all is not well. Question further. Get to talk to her, get her into talking mode. You know how you can get your wife to speak out. So don't leave at that moment. Talk to your wife. Make sure she speaks to you about whatever is bothering her mind, and try to provide solution. Even if you don't have any solution at that point, try to bring up something that will make her at least feel relieved at that moment. Dear men, learn how to listen to every bit of your wife's gist. Everything. Be a good listener. That's why you are there, to listen to her rants, her gist, everything. We women we like to tell our husbands everything that we go through during the day, from the moment we step out of our doorstep and to come back. Even if it's not all of us, at least I can guarantee 90%. Please learn to listen to our gist without interrupting. Even if our gist is not interesting, whether it is irrelevant or not, whether it is funny or boring, whether it's a story she has shared with you before or not, listen. Don't cut her short. Let her express everything she's telling you, whether it's funny or don't sleep in the midst of your wife's gist. And even if you are sleeping already on your wife's gist, make sure you are responding from your sleep. Don't just sleep off on your wife's gist like that. Learn to respond. Respond to your wife's gist. That is what communication is all about. Don't turn your wife to radio. It's only a radio that talks and does not get response. Learn to listen to us. Learn to give us smile, like that smile that tells us to ride on. It's all for good. Like, you, even if you don't have anything to say, just keep saying wow, 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 like siren. You don't even have to pretend. Just tell us, oh baby, is that all that happened today? Wow, wow, wow. It makes us feel encouraged. Remember, we are trying to build the intimacy aspect of the whole thing. Before you know it, you don't even have to stress yourself whenever you want to go to Jerusalem. Free access. Endeavor to give your wife gist whenever she's cooking in the kitchen. You may not help her to wash plates, or you may not help her to cook. You can just be there to listen to her gist whenever she's cooking, or probably be gisting her how your day went and all that. It doesn't cost you much. Even if you are tired, you can just sit on a stool there and just be gisting her whatever happened during the day. It's all for you to build that intimacy. Amen. Learn how to kiss properly. Not saliva baptism. Kiss her on the forehead, on the cheeks, mouth to mouth. Learn to kiss well, as in do it well. Even if it requires you freshening up, please do so. You can also encourage your wife to accompany you to the bathroom and brush your teeth together, so that at least you both will be freshened up. Men, don't do saliva baptism. Also, women love um public display of affection. Yes, don't only kiss your wife in the house. Don't only touch her in the house. Do so in the public too. Hug her in the public, hold her hands in the public, hold her shoulder in the public. Walk together. Let people know. Even if you have dozens of children in the house, learn to display your affection publicly. Even if she's not looking attractive, help her to dress up. Dress her up in a way that you want to see her. If you see something good on the woman outside and you like it on your wife, buy it for her. Don't go and be admiring somebody's wife and say your wife is not tush. Tush her up to blend. Learn to also open doors for your wives in the public. Before men marry, they do those things in courtship, but the moment they are married, they find it so difficult. It doesn't cost you much. Do it for your wife. When she's having a baby, carry the baby, let her carry the bag, or you allow her carry baby and you carry bag for her. It doesn't reduce your status, it doesn't reduce your age, it doesn't reduce your ego as a man. Learn to do all those things freely for the wife of your youth. Those things will tell on you in the later part of your marriage. Good gestures. Learn to sing for your wife. Learn to use your mouth to make melody for your wife. Play instruments for her. Play music for her if you don't know how to play instruments. Play music and love music on your phone for her. Little things just to build that intimacy in your marriage. Learn to buy gifts for your wife. Surprise gifts, even if it's not much, even if it's just a card. Learn to buy gifts for your wife. You don't have to wait for anniversaries to buy stuffs for your wife. You don't have to wait for her anniversaries to display her on your social media platforms. Some people is only birthday, wedding anniversary, that's all. Let the whole world know that you have a badge already, that you have description already. Let her be your signpost everywhere, everywhere. The mug you are using to drink water in the office, let her picture be there so that everybody will know. The moment anybody enters your office, they know that, oh, you are a responsible man and you hold your wife in high esteem. It doesn't cost much. Also, this is the ogbonge of the whole thing. Learn to pray for your wife and affirm spiritual blessings on her. Pray for her when you feel she needs prayer and when you feel everything is fine. Pray for your wife. Affirm spiritual blessings on her. You are a priest, you are a father, you are everything to her. Pray for your wife. Pray for your wife. Man, learn how to remove the one from your wife's hair without cutting her hair with razor blade. This may be difficult. You may not even have that patience, but please do it without cutting your wife's hair. Sincerely, you will be surprised how she will trust you with her hair like every other day. Please learn to do that for your wife. Learn to lend helping hand to your wife. There are so many things you can do in the home to help your wife while she's cooking. You can help her to open the seasoning. You can help her pass salt. You can help her pass knife. You can help her cut onions. Little things while she's washing. You may be helping her to rinse the clothes and spread it. And if you're not the type that likes to wash clothes or put your hands inside water at all, you can help her to spread the clothes. After she's done with the washing and rinsing of those clothes, you can help her to spread them. So you can also help your wife in unhooking her bra. You can help her to remove her chain. You can help her to remove her earrings. Maybe she slips off without removing those things. You can help her to remove those things. It doesn't take anything from you. Okay, it doesn't take anything from you. Men, please learn to communicate your feelings to your wife. Everything, as in, no matter how you feel, learn how to speak out to your wife, and also encourage your wife to speak out whatever she feels, even if the way she presents whatever she feels is or maybe hurtful. Encourage her to at least speak out. And you too, let your wife know that you like to speak out whatever is bothering you. You need time alone, tell your wife. You need to go for retreat, tell your wife. And if you are the emotional type, let your wife know that you are the emotional type and there are times that you just feel everybody should just disappear from your presence just for you to come back better. Please communicate with your wife. We understand that you have feelings too. Communicate everything with your wife. So that is that about the husbands. Now to the wives. Wives, uh, from my research, women, it's like we don't really have much to do because most of the things that we see as big deal are nothing to men. So I don't think our own assignment is much. But the first thing I want to say is let us get interested in the things that interest our husbands. If your husband finds watching football as something of great importance, please try to respect him for that. Be his cheerleader whenever he's going to watch ball or going out to watch ball. If he wants to watch it in the sitting room, give him that moment to enjoy himself. If that is what brings him joy, if that's his own way of unwinding, please encourage him to do so. Be his cheerleader, ask him questions, shout is a goal together. It doesn't cost you anything. Oh, it's a goal, it's a goal, it's a goal. It doesn't cost you anything. If your husband is Arsenal fan or Man U fan, please try to support him. Leave your own club. Remember, one plus one is equal to one. So please try and cheerlead your husband in whatever thing gives some joy. Please try to support him and encourage him. If your husband is washing car, help him to wash his car. Remember, you want him to help you to wash clothes. Help him to wash his car. You can be washing the whole car, even if it's just one tire, you help him to wash out of four tires. Help him to do at least one thing. Doing that, you guys may even be gisting about other things. Can be helping him to hold the hose that is supplying water to the car. Can be helping him to use bucket to fetch water, or be helping him to pour water on the car. Help your husband. It doesn't cost you anything to learn how to polish his shoes. Help him to polish his shoes while he's taking his bath or trying to dress up. You can help him to put so many things together. The bag he takes to work, you can help him to go drop it inside the car while he's eating on the dining table. You know, little things like that. Also, I know a lot of women are on this table. Please learn how to appreciate whatever your husband buys for you, whether you like it or not, even if it means pretending. Learn to say thank you. Learn to display that thing like something that without it you cannot breathe. You are indirectly telling him that please buy more of this next time. You don't have any business asking him how much he bought it, whether you know that he has money or not. It is not your business. Learn to appreciate. Tell him thank you. The following day, tell him thank you. Wear that thing if it's a wear or whatever. Wear it and display it to him, even if you don't like it. You are telling your husband to do more by doing that. So please let us learn that thing. So many women are on this table. It is not good enough for you to keep discouraging by telling him what is this you bought and all that. It is not good. Women, do you know that you can take your husband out on a date, even if it means he's the one that will still pay for whatever you enjoy out there? Please learn to take your husband out on a date. It could be a means of him easing off his stress, being in a more relaxed environment, relaxing his mind, exploring. You are not doing it for him alone, you are indirectly helping yourself too, because if he's stable, you are also stable. Do you understand now? Also, learn to drop love note for your husband at work. You can send dispatch rider, you can drop it in his bag, like little surprises that will not cost you much. Send text message to him at work when it's about leaving work, so that he comes back home with that happiness in his mind, remembering that you sent him notes and all that. You can also learn to dust his hair for him. If he's the type that keeps old school, help him to dust his hair for him, brush his hair, and learn to knot his tie for him. learn to clean his shoes, learn to do his laundry and all that. Beye, beye, beye. Learn to shave his best for him. Learn to You can help him to hold mirror while he's shaving his best. It's just to catch fun, nothing really serious. Don't always wait for your husband to ask you for sex. I don't want to shout. Don't always wait for him to ask you for sex first. Sometimes be the person to make the first move. It doesn't take anything from you. It doesn't make you less of a woman or appear cheap to him. It's all for the marriage to get better. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you about the funny things you can do to spice up things in your marriage. Kindly like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Kindly put on your notification bell so that you see more of this video. Thank you for watching. Somebody shout glory.